Steven. Paso. Dung na monsieur dung. Mai. Me fazer tudo. Tu.
Try. Two. Try two.
I say a personality near day. Yeah, you say never near. Yeah, they are so. So.
This is Friday meeting.
Would you like?
Also, gradually, we are getting to the last phase of this year's edition of the Eastern Region Division 2 Middle League Playoffs, where we're going to have two sides who are going to give us the final icing on the cake for match day 4. And it's going to be Asenema Wait See coming up against Kotoku Royals, who are seemingly already Division 1 bound as it stands now statistically. And the match officials for today: Jones Tembete, assisted on line 1 by Seth Apau, and line 2 is Bernard Ojate, and the fourth official for today is Linda Owusu, and match commissioner Elvis Adubafi. So for the home team, which is Asenema Wait See, we have Stephen Tete, Prosper Adre, Charles Anim, Israel Tete, Isaac Asamoah, Solomon Tay, Solomon Yabua, Newton Sule, Joshua Boamah, Rashad Amedu Abdul, and Richmond Adolfo Danso. And to the substitute bench, we have Junior Aziamenyo, Benjamin Tai, Justice Adu, Bernard Achike, Collins Achido, Samuel Akisi, Vincent Nano, James Tete Lano, and Eric Chache. Now to the flip side of the coin, which is Kotoku Royals. We have Kelvin Amui in post, David Mensah, the captain of the side, Frank Kofi Beve, Fuseni Musa, Samuel Insia, Francis Amwa Mensah, Edward Ban, Eden Kobna, Bosen Kobna, Solomon Ejapon Safo, and Nathaniel Kwao. And to the substitute bench, we have Richard Dankwa Apau, Sunday Asamoah, Ibrahim Musa, Jonathan Kofi Amwa, Nana Kwesibuache, alias Zebuni Ajete, Jokamate, Yao Chireme, and of course, Laja Kato. So very soon the whistle will go for the start of the first half here, but in the meantime they are seeking some divine intervention ahead of all this important fixture. In any case, the only outcome that can have real effect on this tournament is the fact that if Kotoku Royals are able to win this game, the last game is certainly going to be up against Arctic Wolves FC, and that surely becomes a formality, as there will be a distancing point of about 6, and clearly that would have no impact whatsoever in the outcome of the last fixture of this year's edition. And for Kotoku Royals, years ago they were part of the Ghana Premier League side before they got demoted to Division 1. Eventually they sank. Now they are trying to get afloat on the sea to potentially see how their destinies will be well shaped up ahead of the upcoming season, whether they have the potentials of qualifying for a Premier League football if they are able to make it and exceed expectations during the Division 1 playoffs. So Kelvin Amui has been imposed all throughout this campaign for them in the playoffs, and this is his 4th fixture in the competition. And David Mensah, the ever reliable captain of the side, remains intact. And Nathaniel Kwao equally has been a very staunch player for the side. So a couple of changes there from the other side, where we have a number of known faces who are not starting in today's game for Asenema Wait See FC. And popular among them is Collins Achido. So the whistle is on, and it's a start here at the final fixture for the penultimate fixtures for this year's Division 2 playoffs in the Eastern region. And Inusa Fuseni is the man of the moment, arguably one of the best standout players in the competition. Edward Ban, Inusa Fuseni, who has featured in all the matches so far, except in their last game where he had a slight knock and had to be substituted. He is back in full action with much energy and anticipation. Kwao here finds support here from Eden, one of the key elements for Kotoku Royals this season in the playoffs. And there's a player down, temporary hold up again. And this will require the attention of the medical team. And Israel Amaglo Tete similarly going through pains. Will just require some medical attention. So 10 points plus of 5 goals are simply enough for Kotoku Royals, who are desperately in need of a win here today to seal up events. And interestingly, both teams met in the finals of the Eastern Cup, where Wait See managed to beat Kotoku Royals. Is it a moment of revenge, or it's just the usual routine here for Asenema Wait See? Frank, David Mensah, Sagwabli, one of the finest players, the captain of the side, who has been a very resolute leader for the side, and almost every time coordinating events. And for Fuseni, he's Sagwabli, one of the best defenders of this competition, very reserved and excellent on the ball as well. It's too early. With and interestingly, anytime they face from left to right from commentary position, they scored 2 goals in the first half of each of their last 4 games or 3 games in this competition. And interestingly, they are on the same position and balloting to experience a similar situation here for themselves and how things may go. Rashid Abdul, Coach Sebayan, the captain of the side. Couldn't quite control that ball. Prosper Adri, David Mensah, arguably one of the finest figures in this competition. Very good player, full of leadership skills. Controlling affairs in the middle. And in this time around, Mensah with a hit. And again, the ball comes here for Franco Figbebe. Who quickly will retract play and find support here from Wilson Kwabena. Decent play from a side that is similarly dominating affairs here for Wait See FC. Rashid, Chansanim, trying deeper to have access to a couple of balls and to potentially create a very wonderful atmosphere here. Eden, good one. Eden, for the second. Surely it will be a foul against the captain of the side, David Mensah. Who arguably has stood tall for his side and is on the verge of lifting the ultimate in this playoff. Stephen Tete. Got to be to switch play here for Rashid Abdul. Couldn't quite keep that in play. Solomon Japan. Will surely be a foul. Surely to be a foul for the Royals. And captain of the side, Prosper Adri. Support here from Richmond, Danso. Prosper Adri has been in charge charge of this team since the start of this competition. And what a hit there, and a deflection as well. Inusa Fuseni. Good left in here. Just to pick Frank Kofigbebe, who couldn't quite keep that ball in play. So early minutes of play and brilliant touches from both ends, creating a very favorable fixture of a sort for all of us to enjoy. Musa Fuseni. Edward Ban. Frank Kofi Bebe, who has also featured in all matches so far for Kotoku Royals. Communication there between the centre back Fuseni Musa and David Mensah, the captain of the side. Possession. Beve Mensah couldn't quite control that ball. Newton Sule. Good play here from Newton. Looking for the best of options. No power with that hit. Eventually paving way for an intervention there from Kotoku Royals, who only need a win here today to officially seal this year's edition of Medal League Playoff. Rashid comes in with a cross, a very decent one, of course. David Mensah, Wosen Kwabena, Japan, Mensah. What a way to switch the ball decently. And a good simple touch here for Kofi Bebe. Solomon Japan. Wosen Kwabena. Francis Samoa. Good play. Gets the ball back. Great opportunity. And the ball comes in here for Solomon Japan Safo, who misses out on such a glorious opportunity to go ahead in this all-important fixture, something that could potentially decide the ranking order of all the teams in this year's edition of the playoffs. And potentially, this could be the raw study and expectations of what could be the main source of variance and all the other additions I saw here for Kotoku Royals. Quite a decent play here from Charles Anim. Joshua Mwakomba couldn't quite hold that ball. David Mensah will take charge here for Wilson Kwabena. Fuseni. Samuel with a cross, a good one, of course, a shot across, and the ball deflected for a corner kick. And it's a corner kick here for Kotoku Royals, the first of this game. And the first so far for the Oda-based side. Corner kick here for a good delivery here. A chance, and it eludes everyone for an outplay situation. An outplay situation. We've done 11 minutes of play so far, and it's still no goal to either side. We've seen glimpses of some wonderful moment in this game, with all the coaches trying to technically bring on board the ability to cause any upset whatsoever in the course of this game. And certainly is going to be a foul. Jones Tembete, who is the man in charge of this afternoon's fixture, has handled a couple of matches in this competition. Solomon Lomo, and it's already an infringement here for Kotoku Royals, who are looking to and this looks more like a new set of Kotoku Royals, with just a handful of them that had Premier League experience. And for the reverse, it always becomes a problem to certainly say that, or they only have to rely on only experienced players, but absolutely they are talented. Just a push here from Ba. Good upfield ball. No one in particular. Good combination. Charsanim. Battling it out is Richmond Dafodanso. So the referee comes to the aid of Asenema Wait See FC. Oh, just looking for a true ball. There's another foul there for Wasen Kabina. Was featured in just a couple of matches since the start of this competition. David Mensah was just a target, but no way to have him into full action. Japan. Oh, this is lovely here from the winger. Francis Amor Mensah, Japan. And the first booking of this game will go here for Newton Sule. He gets a yellow card for that earlier infringement. Ball has been elongated. Good opportunity, leading everyone. Oh, this is so lovely. A play here from Newton Sule. Newton Sule. Kofi Agbebe, similarly going through some pain. He's back to his feet. After just feeling a little challenged in that build-up. Eden. Sule. Agbebe. We're just looking for Prosper Adri and couldn't quite get him. Ball has been hit. Oh, beautiful hit there. And that was a good strike there from Eden Kobna, nearly scoring the first goal of this game for Kotoku Royals. And surely it will be a foul for Kotoku Royals. Wasn't Kwabena. David Mensah. Samuel is here. No one to connect with that. Good display here from David Mensah. Eden Kobna takes charge. Japan here the target. And a great stop there from Solomon Yabua. No communication. Frank. Nathaniel Kwao. Wood is still at 4 here from Charles Anim. Was unlawfully challenged. And I have severally seen that in this game. Prosper Adri. Anim. Good touch here for Prosper. Beautiful play here from the captain. Prosper. A chance to hit. And the ball deflects. But nothing to scare Kevin Amwin. So far, so good. We've already done 20 minutes so far. We've done 20 minutes of the first half, with 25 minutes potentially at the minute to the end of the first half. It's still no go to either side. Fuseni. Eden Kobna, good play here from the left-footed player. Oh, this is a very good opportunity here for a first goal. The ball again will be wasted. Oh, this is so lovely here from Sule. Washida made it up though. Ball has been elongated finally. So the ball is sent behind for a goal kick. So much pressure from every angle of the field. Fuseni. Ba. David Mensah. Japan. Mensah. Again. Tries to pick David Mensah. Yes, he finds him. Now Edward Bang. Eden with a touch. David with a stop. Wow. Japan. Now Wilson. Good attacking play here from Amwa. Good touch. Surveillance. So sweet. A time for a cross. Yes, delivery comes in on time. But no chance at all for that to count. But this is a gracious opportunity. And it's been wasted. And finally the first goal will be grabbed there from Nathaniel Kwao. And it's certainly going to be a goal up after a series of challenges. But eventually he manages to overcome that and quickly give you a reaction to the effect of taking the lead here. It's 1-0 here for Kotoku Royals. And for Asenema Wait See, they have conceded a goal in each of their last 5 matches in the competition, 4 matches in the competition, and they've conceded in each of the first half of play here. And clearly, it's likely for us to draw the curtains down on this competition as a whole and at large. So Kotoku Royals will have a perfect score so far with 4 out of 4, giving them 12. And if the scoreline remains this way, then it means there's going to be a 6-point gap between the first and the second with just a single game in hand. And that obviously on the competition. And officially, the crowning moment will come on Friday, where we come your way with the final phase of this year's playoffs, with Kotoku Royals having the opportunity to move a step further from the echelon of football ranking in the country, having been walloped from Division 1 to Division 2, moving slowly from the sinking moment to a rather a floating moment. Good play here from Nathaniel Kwao, who eventually has been fouled after scoring the first goal, eager for another and potentially add more to the goals that will be scored in the course of this very particular fixture. And certainly there will be an attention from the medical staff to attend to him. So Friday will be the crowning moment as we seek to crown one of these teams as the representatives of the region come next season during the Division 1 playoffs. And a couple of them will also have the opportunity to play in the MTN FA Cup come next season, provided they are able to have a good standpoint in terms of comparison in this very particular fixture. And there's a temporary hold up there for Nathaniel Kwao, who is receiving medical attention. And for Kotoku Royals, they have scored in the first half of all the games that they've played so far. But the highest recorded first half goals coming up against Forever Young FC, where they managed to beat them by 3 goals to 0 in the first half. David is there, the captain of the side. Amoa there. Amoa! It's off the crossbar. And that will certainly attract some applause from the spectators. Tete. Go touch again. Goes behind. We've done 27 minutes so far. Good control, lovely play, wonderful exchanges, good advancing play here from Kotoku Royals. A chance here for Amoa, looking for the best of options, and this is certainly the second goal, and scored by Eden Kobina. For the third time in this competition, Kotoku Royals have scored twice in the first half of a game here. What an atmosphere here for the other base side, who are, I should say, will be the champions of this year's division until playoffs. And control to potentially find the raw spaces of time. Good touch again. A decent ball, a deflected for a corner kick. And there's a temporary hold up there for a player to be attended to. Another temporary hold up there. And for a chance here for the third kick, but couldn't quite go as expected or planned. Bebe and Edward Ban. Edward Ban has had a very successful partnership with Fuseni Musa, who has featured in all the 4 matches so far for Kotoku Royals. Amoa, Kovna, Fuseni, and now Ban. What a way to switch play here for Great opportunity. This is an excellent opportunity here for Kwao. Kwao is yes, it does it. It's a simple and cool finish, makes it 3. What a goal there from Nathaniel Kwao, who scores his second of this game and the third in this game as well for Kotoku Royals. So for a side that they lost in the finals of the Eastern Cup 2, I have got a sweet revenge over them and have squashed them 3 so far. Oh, it's more minutes to be played here. We've already done 32 minutes, 13 minutes more plus added time to end the first half. And it's Kotoku Royals 3. Asenema Wait See 0. Prosper. Wasen Kobna now finds Fuseni. So much confidence in how they are playing. Wouldn't be able to keep that team. Got a good switch here for Charles and him couldn't quite keep that in play. Francis Kwao Rosen Midwet Bar is really enjoying himself in this game. David Mensah, Musa Fuseni, certainly will be a foul there on Nathaniel Kwao. So we have a little over 10 minutes more to the end of the first half. It's still Kotoku Royals 3. Asenema Wait See FC 0. So I can confidently confirm to you that officially we draw the curtains down on this year's edition. No more calculations. It's just a done deal. It's a finished situation here for Kotoku Royals, who are currently leading by 3-0 in the first half. David Mensah. What a way to spread the ball forward again. Looking for the spaces here, but I couldn't quite find the opportunity to run further. Solomon. Edward Bar. Could hear from Charles and him. Looking for the best of options. And Charles with a hit there. And that was slightly a feeble hit. From the midfielder. Who's been excellent so far for Asenema Wait See FC. Will that be a foul? Yes, it's a foul. A substitution there. And so Solomon Yabua is going off for Collins Achido. And Collins Achido started their 3 previous fixtures of this tournament. For the same question to ask as to why he was on the bench in this very particular one. Ball comes in here. Great touch. And Kevin Amui will have nothing to worry about. Gwebe will look out for spaces. Poor communication again. Newton Sule, good play here from the left-footed player. Who's on the right for the best of options. Amidou. Solomon. Good pass here for Amidou, who gets closer to the 18-yard area. Oh, beautiful play here from Amidou, but eventually couldn't go further. What way to turn defense into attack here from Solomon Japan Safu. Samuel Nsia. Couldn't quite go further. The ball has been kept in play. The side that have considered 3 goals so far, still finding the needed rhythm to potentially get a goal as an equalizer. But it's not been as rhythmic as it's expected for them. Certainly it will be a throw in here for Asenema Wait See, who have conceded more goals than any other side in the competition so far. Amaglu. Amidou gets the ball back again. Solomon, beautiful play. Amidou comes in with a cross, which deflects out eventually. For an attacking throw in here for Asenema Wait See. Good play from 1, good play from 2. Referee will have no option than to come to the aid of Charles Anim, which gradually become a thorn in the flesh of Kotoku Royals, despite the fact that they are down by 3. This is certainly going to be a very good free kick. Free kick here for Asenema. What a way to hit that ball, but nothing to scare Kevin Amui, who is amply experienced. To cause major upset here. Beve, Wilson, losing up eventually. And the ball coming in here for Tete. Solomon. Good lifting of a ball. Fly has already gone up long enough. David Mensah. Eden Kobna. Solomon Ejapon Safo. Good lifting. Oh, surely will be a foul here for Charles Sandin. Corner kick here for done about 42 minutes, 3 minutes more to the end of the first half, and it's still Kotoku Royals 3, Asenema Wait See FC 0. Ball has to be taken back. I'll pay the referee's description. Here for Japan, who looks up for the best of options, looking for Kwao, and doesn't have the height to make that count here for Kotoku Royals. We have a little over 2 minutes more to the end of proceedings. It's still Kotoku Royals 3, Asenema Wait See FC 0. Tete Amaglu, Rashid Abdul, Solomon Lomo, Tete. Good elongated pass here. Just looking for best of options. Ball comes in here. The goalkeeper will have to be forced off his line. Good touch here from. And corner kick should be enough here for Asenema Wait See FC. On this right, Tete. So the goalkeeper seems to be going through some pains and will require some medical attention as well. So wherever you are doing the watching from, this is our continuous coverage of the 2025-2026 Eastern Regional Football Associations Division 2 Middle League Playoffs here at Achem Kukurantumi, formerly part of East Achem Municipality, but now is a standalone municipality known as Abuakwa North. Previously, they were all forming part of East Achem. Before in 2017, they had a chance to become a municipality on its own under the administrative instruments of the government. Corner kick effected. Great opportunity here. There's a beautiful hit there, but Kelvin Amwe is always on time to prevent that from causing any major upset. Japan. Bebe. And we are likely to have 2 minutes of play as other minutes of play in the first half. And we are going to do 2 minutes of other time. And some seconds of the 2 minutes already gone. We're just awaiting the remaining minute and few seconds to the end of proceedings. Husseini. Of time to do so. Tete Amaglo widens play to the left hand side here for Rashid Abud Modu. But the ball had already crossed the line. Mensah. Wasen Kobna. David Mensah. Opportunity. So for Kotoku Royals, we seem to have exhausted the 2 minutes of added time. And any moment from now, the whistle will go for the end of the first half. And to what has been very entertaining one. So as I indicated, the whistle goes for the end of the first half. 3 goals scored in the first half ensures a very concrete 3-goal lead and cushioning here for Kotoku Royals, who are seeking to fight back to the Premier League, having left that scene a couple of seasons ago. And 2 goals from Nathaniel Kwao and also 1 from Eden Kobna is enough to have secured a comprehensive win in the first half here for Kotoku Royals. At halftime play here, it's Asenema Wait See FC, Kotoku Royals 3. We'll be back for the second half. Also, we are back for the second half of this fixture. The first half ended 3-0 in favor of Kotoku Royals. The second half will have more reward for all of us, as the two teams have gone through a series of technical advice from their respective coaches and technical teams. So it's a start here for the second half fixture involving Asenema Wait See and also other Kotoku Royals. And the first half was all freebies for the other base side, managing to trash them by 3-0. Collins Achido. Decent ball here for Charles Anim, who controls beautifully for supply from Rashid Amidu. Frank Bebe. Anim. Now Kobina. And the captain of the side. Just paving way here for Francis Mensah, who surveys the turf and beautifully switches play to the right hand side. Francis couldn't quite control that. No chance for him to further go without play. Samuel Mensah. Oh, this is so beautiful, a play here. To just see how well things may shape up for Kotoku Royals. Was already in an off-tight position. And Bebe. Don't get here to the left hand side for Charles Sedim. Couldn't quite keep that ball in play. The ball had gone out already for a corner kick. So two substitutions here on the bounce for Kotoku Royals, and that will see Vincent Nano. So Nathaniel Kwao is going off. And also Hussein Musa is off. First place has been taken over by Sunday Asamoah. And it's just a corner kick here for the ball goes behind again for another corner kick. Corner kick to be affected again. Ball comes in here from Anim. Yes, Edin Kobna. Good play here from the attacker. Couldn't quite control that. It's just a free kick here for Asenema. Wait and see. Ball has been delivered into the 18-yard area. We're just expecting the referee to be compassionate enough to come to his aid. Yeah, but the referee sees that differently. Focus to an attacking position. Ball has been elongated into the 18-yard area and cleared again by Samuel Insia. And certainly will be another opportunity. So we've done 6 minutes so far, 51 minutes in all, with a little over 39 minutes plus added time to the end of the entire duration of a fixture. And sounds a little mind-boggling somehow. And certainly there will be another booking here for Asenema Wait See. Isaac Asamoah will get a yellow card for that offense. And as earlier recorded by referee Jones Tembete. And Nana Kwasibuachi came in as a substitute. Sunday Asamoah, who started their last game. What a way to switch play here. Flag will certainly stay down or go up. Yes, eventually it does. And so Kotoku Royals at a point became the face of Eastern Region, where they had to relocate severally from Dawu Park to the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. And many connoisseurs of the game also felt that that was a disadvantageous position, eventually not becoming more beneficial to them. They had to crawl out of the Premier League to Division 1. And that same year, they had to also move from Division 1 to Division 2. So for the 2 successive seasons, it was just a matter of demotion, not promotion. But they are trying to stay aloof and afloat. They say to see exactly what could be the outcome next season for them, as they still have a higher chance of playing in Division 1 come next season. On Sunday, Asamoah, a Nigerian bearing the name of a Ghanaian. It's very interesting. Maybe he's a half Ghanaian, half Nigerian. Kelvin Amui has featured in all the matches so far for Kotoku Royals. Good touch again, lovely flick, a great opportunity here. The goalkeeper, Stephen Tete, will be forced off his line. Quite a communication going wrong there for Sunday. Shove him off that ball. It's just a poor touch there from Sunday. And we've already done 10 minutes in the second half, 55 minutes in all. We're just about 35 minutes to the end of proceedings. And still Kotoku Royals 3. Asenema Wait and See. And certainly this will be a free kick here for Asenema Wait and See FC. Free kick in a very good position here for Asenema Wait and See. Ball has been delivered, great opportunity, and Kevin was in for the challenge there. And a couple of players down after collision, and I hope you will certainly revive the moment here for both teams. As a temporary hold up there for the player to be attended to. So 2 substitutions on the bounce here for Asenema Wait and See FC, and the substitutions confirmation has it that James Tetelano for Adre, who is the captain of the side, and also we have Isaac Asamoah coming off as well. Temporary hold up there for the game to resume eventually. Changes there between the two players. Oh, beautiful play here from Anim. And the ball will be stopped there by Sunday. Surely will be a foul. Few steps and you are in the 18-yard area, and still Asenema Wait and See now. Darko Kotoku Royals 3. So Kotoku Royals are officially the champions of the 2025-2026. And the way things are, nothing could change the story. Absolutely nothing will change the story here. Free kick in a very good position here for a consolation at least. But will he be able to let it count here? Ball comes in, but that was a poorly taken effort there from Solomon. Lobo. Mensah. Kevin. Good play here from the goalkeeper. Seeking to get a clean sheet at least, if not for anything at all. Good running here from... Oh! Surely it will be the fourth of the day and the first in this game for Francis Amwa Mensah. It's 4-0 so far for Kotoku Royals, and that certainly shows it. They are the champions of the Eastern Region Division 2 playoffs. There's no way the story will turn. In forfeiture, their last game is still Kotoku Royals are the champions. Looking at how things are going, as we've already done 60 minutes of play here with 30 more minutes to the end. Still Asenema Wait See Kotoku Royals 4. And they are likely to be beaten more severely than witnessed so far in this game. And Charles Adam has been challenged unlawfully. What a game we have on our hands here. What a moment to all be witnesses to. Free kick here for Asenema Wait See, desperately in need of a goal to potentially take that as a consolation. Isaac Asamoah, David Mensah, Samuel Insia. Good touch again for Nana Kwesibuache. David Mensah. Wilson. Insia. Nana Kwesibuache, who manages to find his way from his marker. Eventually, it comes in here for Samoa, who couldn't quite keep that ball down and in play. What a way to deceive that here. Good play here to the 18-yard area. And it certainly will be a penalty. Surely it would be a penalty. Bernard Achike. Bernard Achike gets a penalty here for Asenema Wait See. Much consolation derived from the fact that at least they are likely to get a goal in this fixture. And interestingly, will he be able to keep that in? It's a great opportunity here for Asenema Wait See. Yes! It's a finish. Great goal by James Tetelano. Expertly taking one. And it's one here for Asenema See. Whose story to this effect will hold no water, as the goal here will cause no difference. And so Wait See are certainly hoping to give us something different. We are waiting to see exactly what they will bring on board. Wait and see. Surely will be a foul on Vincent Nano by Samuel Insia. Collins Achido, Vincent Nano, but where to play beautifully, and a great intervention there from Frank Beve. Play continues. What a delightful way to send in a cross. And a very decent one there. Kelvin. I have to employ a lot of tactics to tone down the pressure from Asenema. We've already done 65 minutes. 20 minutes inside the second half. It's Kotoku Royals 4, Asenema Wait See 1. Lamarcon couldn't keep that one. What a way to elongate play. And going for that challenge was Beve. And there's a player down again who will need some medical attention, but let's get back to his feet. Boache. Away from two, Boache. Samuel Insia. A touch. Oh, that was a good one. And great. Oh, finished there from the captain, but already the flag had gone up as the referee realized some inconsistencies in terms of play. What a way to switch play. Code one here. What a way to run his way through. Surely will be a foul for Kotoku Royals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful opportunity here for Marco to get closer to the 18-yard area. Flag goes up for an infringement here for Asenema Wait See. Sprawling pass here for Nana Kwesi Boache, who gets the opportunity to maneuver his way through. Great touch, wonderful one. And again, communication from Marco wasn't the best one here for Asenema Wait See. Bernard Achike. Great, delightful play. Wonderful opportunity in here. A couple of challenges. The ball goes behind for what could be seen as raw and pure anticipation. Ball comes in beautifully on Kelvin Amui. to the aid. Poor communication. Goalkeeper comes out. What a way to switch play here for Mensah. A chance again. Great opportunity. Oh, feeble effort there from Kobina. Nsia. You had no one in support of that. Bebe gets the ball back. Foul first. Certainly, yes, that would be a good call by the referee. 25 minutes, 20 more minutes, 70 minutes in all. And it's still Kotoku Royals 4. We can see 1. What a way to switch play here for Isaac Nsia. Steven Tete. Oh, miscommunication there from Solomon Lomote, looking to pick out Rashid Amidu Abdel. Nana Kwasibuache. Kobina. Amwa! Oh, just a little flash across the goal post. We're just looking to get a very brilliant goal there from Francis Amwa Mensah. Ball has been elongated again. Was simple touches. Nana Kwasibuache. Just waiting for a return pass. I couldn't quite get it. Wilson. Nana Kwasi. Mensah. Wilson once more. World masterpiece of a delight here from Kotoku Royals. There's a player down. Will have to be attended to. Joshua Boamah might not be able to continue with the remaining minutes of play here. Yeah, might just not be able to continue with the remaining minutes of play here. He's limping off the pitch. Joshua Boamah. David Mensah, Wilson, Danakwasi, Yamansia, good pick for Wilson. A very good opportunity. Surely it will be a very cool finish. No two ways about that finish there from Francis Amwa Mensah. And that will certainly be a 5-1 here for Kotoku Royals. Great team play. And that was absolutely telepathic. And that surely seals up the deal here for Kotoku Royals. With just a little over 15 minutes more to the entire duration of play. And it's Kotoku Royals 5 rather. Asenema Wait See 1. A team that plays with so much confidence and resilience, and gradually becoming turning the flesh of all the other teams. So 2 substitutions on the bounce, and that would certainly see Solomon Ejapon Safo and of course Eden Kobina all being substituted here. And we also have Yao Chireme, who is already been introduced to this game. Surely we high for challenge. Free with a good call. Well, first attacking play here from Vincent Nano. And every moment of referee's decision is a moment of utmost registration of displeasure from the supporters, and this basically gives no room for in third runs in delivery. So far so good here for Kotoku Royals, currently 5-1 rather. I beg your pardon anyways. Sorry, I will rather be for Asenema Wait See. Good switch here. Achike was going for that hit there for nothing. Results out of that play. Couldn't quite keep that ball in play. Oh, this is so delightful here from Colin Sachido. Lano. Good running here from Vincent Nano. Achido. Lomo. Damidu comes in with a cross, a very good one, of course. Have a little over more to we've done 79 minutes, and it's 5. Asenema Wait See 1. Nana Kwasi. Nana Kwasibuache just going for that ball. Collins Achiko gives no room to move further. And a stretching here from Zebulin Ajete, who goes down eventually from a challenge there by Chasanim. Free kick here for Kotoku Royals, who are looking for their state in this game. Have a little over 10 minutes more to the end of this fixture. It's a free kick here for Kotoku Royals, looking to get more goals in this fixture. Ball has been delivered into the 80-yard area. A chance here for Amoa. Couldn't quite keep that ball in play. Great opportunity. Couldn't quite hold on to that ball. Also, the referee says it's the other way instead. Lano. Rashid. Excellent switch there. The referee was just on hand to whistle for an infringement. Free kick here for Kotoku. He has to be under pressure once again. Just looking for any of the options available. A hit! Oh! What a brutally struck effort there from Israel Amaglo Tete. And the goalkeeper was equally caught ball watching. And Kevin Amwe could not move just a single inch. And obviously, if it had entered the net, it would have been the best goal of this tournament. Arguably, there'll be no two ways about that. So we've done 83 minutes, 7 minutes more to the end of the entire duration here. Good play, best of options. No one to connect with him. Referee says play continues despite the shout there by the players. Good and decent play, great opportunity. Goes down finally. Referee comes to his aid. It's just another moment here for Asenema. Wait and see with another opportunity of an extension somehow. Free kick. very promising position here. A very great opportunity here. Number 4. It's another hit. Simply going for all the power. 4 hits. Great run. Eventually ends up causing a major upset. For the captain of the side, Achido. So they are going to play the remaining minutes with the man down. We've done 42 minutes with 3 minutes more to the end of the second half. We've done 87 minutes so far. And 3 minutes more plus added time to the end of proceedings. Referee will start immediately. Whistles for the advantage. A free kick here for the man who was always capitalizing on such set pieces. Collins Achido is no more part of this game. What comes from the wall? Darko Sibuache couldn't quite get the opportunity to go further. So we have 2 minutes more to the end of this game. This all-important fixture here. We're just a little over 2 minutes more plus added time, and it's been a great game so far from both ends of the field. Referee will soon tell us the minutes of added time here to be played in this game. communication there again. So we are going to have 2 minutes of added time here. And this all important fixture. Surely will be a foul here for Kotoku Royals, who are already leading by 5-1. Wilson. David Mensah, Wilson, clearly you could see the raw differences between the two teams and how they are responding to this game. Surely it will be a foul and possibly the last opportunity in this fixture. Well, so the whistle has come for the end of the entertainment. Great game by Unstandard, and a fixture that sums up match day 4 of this year's edition of the Division 2 Middle League Playoffs. Conclusively, tactically and technically, we can say that Kotoku Royals will be playing in Division 1 camp next season, because they already have 12 out of 4 matches, giving them a score in all the 4 matches played so far, with 1 more game to spare. In conclusion, great game by our standard and great evening here for the other base side, who are gradually getting back to normalcy after a couple of years with so many challenges. 5-1 is certainly enough to wrap up our day here on match day 4, all the way from Abuakwa North, specifically at Team Kukurantumi. On Friday, we come over for the final wrap-up of events at full-time here at Asenema Wait See FC 1, Kotoku Royals 5. We'll be back on Friday, where we sum up in entirety the 2025-2026 edition of Division 2 Middle League Playoffs. My name is Prince Owusu Ansah. Until then, let's meet again on Friday. It's a bye for now.